The kidnapping of Nancy Guthrie has stirred up a lot of concern and emotion about safety at home.
And new images released highlighting the role of security cameras. And as our Brian Hamrick explains, we're learning a lot about this growing issue that's making the cameras ineffective.
They're about everywhere. Security cameras. They're smaller, they're more reliable than ever. But there's a problem with a lot of cameras installed. They don't work. And it's not the camera's fault. These images had been unretrievable.
It could happen anywhere.
But it turns out they were burned into the memory of the camera's system, and now into the minds of everyone who's seen them.
It's close to home because it's family and it's very emotional.
Dan Cott is a security consultant, former Cincinnati officer in corporate safety with Rumpke. He says situational awareness is the key to home security, but so is technology.
Well, technology is an enhancement. It goes above the lights and the locks and the awareness and motion activated lighting.
Advancements in home security cameras have made them more reliable, more clear, more affordable. But we found there's a problem that's all too common.
I think it's very common for equipment to be hung up on someone's house, and it may work initially, but then a year later they discontinue a subscription, or they power the unit down, or they just don't think about it, and it falls off of the network or falls off of Wi-Fi, and it's non-functional.
John Lindberg is president of Dial One Security Systems.
So you can go to one touchpad on your phone and control the alarm system and also your cameras.
He sees non-functioning systems regularly. It's the exact kind of thing that could create a delay in retrieving images if they can ever be located at all. The abduction of Nancy Guthrie has been a national reminder.
It kind of really drives like awareness, and I think people will think about whether or not their porch cameras are active and whether they're working and whether they have access to them.
And now recovered images are providing a breakthrough in a case that's stuck in the memory of the public and in the camera that saw it. The main tip, experts say, buy a simple system, something that's user-friendly. Otherwise, you just won't use it. Brian Hamrick, WLWT, News 5.
Some great points there, Brian. Thanks. Great story.